Hey, Clark here, back at it again with another review for the latest James Wan movie, Malignant. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, and also share this video or this channel with your friends. And again, I also want to thank you enough. Uh, can't thank y'all guys enough for watching my channel. I can't thank you guys. They've been truly amazing. But basically into this review for Malignant. This movie stars Annabelle Wallace and is directed by James Wan. The film is about a woman named Madison who begins to see terrifying visions of people being murdered. Not only that, but she fears something from her past is coming back to haunt her. Um, Basically, how do I feel about this movie? This movie, from top to bottom, is freaking great. I love this movie. This was actually absolutely one of my favorite horror movies this year. This movie is so original and so fresh, and that's what I love about it. Basically getting to like the things that make this movie great. The writing. I love the originality of it. It's something that I have not seen done in a horror movie. Now, mind you, it could have been done before. Maybe it has been done before. But for me, this is very original, and I have not seen this done ever in my life. I've not seen a movie like this that plays with this whole entire concept. Um, Not only that, but one of the things I liked about this movie is how campy it is, which is something that again I feel like is kind of like missing sometimes in horror movies is that campiness. To me personally, some people may not like camp. I do. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead series. So Evil Dead, if you ever watch that, it's very campy. And so what I love about it is how campy it is, especially like with certain like especially you watch the opening of it's like straight ripped out of an 80s style horror movie. And it's fitting because I think one of the inspirations was him going for like the old Italian giallo type horror movies that came out in the 80s and 70s. It's definitely heavily inspired by some of Sam Raimi's work. And so that kind of plays into why I like it a lot and why it's so campy. Why I love that campiness. But it's also at the same time it's very original and that it stays true to itself. And also kind of evokes some of the 90s Dark Castle films too. Um Also like the acting in this movie as well. Annabelle Wallace does a great job as Madison. Her performance is really good. Um Ray Chase, who I think does the voice for I think that's his name is Ray Chase, who I think does the voice of Gabriel. By God, he does an amazing job. I mean, he does a real good job as Gabriel. That voice is freaking incredible. And some of the lines he says has me dying, and some of the things that he does in the movie is just. We'll get into what he does in the movie, but the lines that he says, he does a really good job at delivering that lines. He really does a good job. Um, George Young, who plays Detective Kukoa, I liked him. I like this character a lot. That's one thing I got to go back to the writing. The characters are very much so written again in that style, that 80s 90s horror style, but they're also written very well. And I like to see. Now again, I want to see Malignant too. Let's just get it out of the way. I want to see Malignant too. I want to see a continuation of this shit. And also, hey, give me a spinoff with Krakoa. Give me a spinoff with him. That'd be kind of interesting. Him being kind of like a hard detective. You know what I'm saying? Him experiences, not experimenting, not experiencing, but like exploring the supernatural, right? And investigating supernatural events and stuff. He almost kind of his character almost reminds me of I forget the character's name, but the character from Evil Within, he reminds me of that character in this movie. But again, getting back to the acting, I think all the acting was really good in this movie. Again, the writing's really good. Now, getting on to one of the things that I was surprised about is the action. The action in this movie is so good. It feels like I was watching The Matrix. It's like the horror elements, like the action elements, well, I'll get into horror, but the action elements in this film surprised me because I didn't expect it to be so action packed. I expected it to be just a downright horror film, even though again it's a horror film, but it's also kind of like the horror elements are really good in it. It really does like there'll be scenes that really like freak you the fuck out, but again, I expected that. What I did expect is just straight up action. Like he in one scene in the police station, he goes full John Wick and just straight up just takes out everybody in that one just in that one area. And not only that, but when you see how the character moves and how the character is fighting, it makes it even more incredible. It just makes it even more fucking ridiculous in how they're doing shit. So I mean, how that character is basically doing shit is I fucking love it. I love every part about this movie. It's really good. The horror elements again are really good. They when it really wants to scare you, it'll do it. It will do it. It wants to get that it wants to get that jump scare. It'll get you. It'll get you. So again, to give a rating for this movie, I don't think I have yet. But to give a rating for this movie, I give it A+. I loved every single minute of this. This movie is good again from top to freaking bottom. I loved every moment about this movie. Oh Jesus. Um, I thought I said movie wrong, but maybe I didn't. Who knows? But everything about this movie, I loved. Please go watch this movie. It's on HBO Max. If it's in theaters, please catch it in theaters. Please support this because this is something that's very original. We hardly get any original freaking movies, you know, coming out like that. We hardly get a lot of good ones that come out every year. I mean, we get a lot of original movies every year. Let me phrase it. We get a lot of original movies that come out every year, but we don't get a lot of them that are like this, that are really good and really add something to the whole entire genre. Um, but anyway, that was the review. Again, if you like this review, please like, subscribe, and also share. Also, again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Give my channel a chance. I can't thank you enough. This has been Clark. This has been my review for Malignant, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.